John just is a lower leg injury, and we'll update you each Monday. But then, as far as that, Jeff Driskel, Jacoby Brissett, and Tyler Murphy will all receive reps. We've been pleased with Jeff and his progress and where he is right now at the quarterback position. But all of those guys will rep, and who practices the best will be the guys that will play and give us the best opportunity to have success.
So is Jeff Driskel your starter, or you don't know yet?
Right now, yeah, he'd be our starter. Well, Jeff's a very mature young man. He's a guy that went through spring with us. He's an outstanding athlete and an outstanding quarterback. He's got legs. He can run. He's a guy that can give you some variety as far as escaping the pocket and evading the rush, and so that's a positive. And I think again, it's a collective team effort. We got to play well around Jeff. We got to play well around him and what he does.
Well, with a young quarterback, a true freshman in that environment, do you scale down some things to avoid bad plays that could hurt his confidence, or how do you go about doing that?
Well, I think more than anything, you do what he can do, and you do what he does well, and that's what Charlie will do. And we've talked about it this morning as far as how we'll approach the game, and so there's no question that you hit it with the mindset of doing the things he feels comfortable with. It's no different than we did with John. Do the things he feels comfortable with, regardless of the experience level. May not be as much, obviously, but because of the experience. But we're going to do the things he does well and things he feels comfortable with. I think so. I mean, that was, purposely as we worked into the season in the first ball game. That's why we wanted to play him and play him as much as we could as far as, as the season continued to evolve, to develop your football team and develop all positions, not just the quarterback position. So, yeah, I think that, him having played before, been in the fire before, certainly will help him on game day. Well, I think more than anything, experience. John's playing extremely well for us right now. I think the players have a lot of confidence in him and in how he's played. But, again, we got to pick it up around him. We got to play better up front. We got to play better at wide out. Got to play better at tight end. Got to play better on defense. Got to do a better job in special teams and creating some momentum and controlling the field position. So, it's just not just a one-man deal. It's a collective deal around him as a football team. Well, John's disappointed. He's playing very well. He really threw the ball extremely well against a really good football team. So he's disappointed, hurting for him, but it's time to pick up the other guy, and that's what our football team will do.
Can you tell us whether there's a possibility that Brantley's going to need surgery?
No surgery.
You totally ruled that out, or you're not telling me?
No, I totally ruled it out.
Yeah.
I expect us to respond very well. And, again, I've said it before, we got a bunch of prideful guys in here that obviously we didn't play as well as we would have liked the other night. We'll respond well.